Hello, good morning. It's been called the worst treatment disaster in the history of the NHS. An estimated 2,400 people infected with HIV and hepatitis C through contaminated blood products in the 1970s and the 80s. And this morning, it's been announced that they have finally won a decades-long battle for compensation. The government says thousands of survivors will be given compensation payments of £100,000 each. But campaigners say some family members affected by the scandal will miss out. Our Home editor, Jason Farrell, has this report.
My name's Andrew Evans. I was infected through haemophilia treatment at the age of 5 with HIV and hepatitis C. I developed full-blown AIDS at the age of 16 and barely managed to survive to the age of 20.
Andrew is one of an estimated 4,000 victims who survived what's been labelled the worst treatment disaster in NHS history, where patients were infected with HIV and hepatitis C through contaminated blood products. It's thought around 2,400 people died. Many suffered in silence because of public attitudes to HIV.
The stigma was still so strong against those people, frightened me to death. And so I kept everything completely under wraps as far as that was concerned. I told nobody at school. I didn't tell even my best friends about it until it became absolutely apparent that there was something going on, that I was ill and I couldn't hide it anymore.
The evidence I shall give
shall be the truth.
Shall be the truth.
After decades of campaigning, an inquiry was launched in 2018. Former health secretaries and a prime minister gave evidence, no one accepting blame or the argument for compensation.
What had happened to them was incredibly bad luck.
But campaigners say it was incompetence, reckless blood collecting methods in the US, and a lack of checks when imported to the UK. The inquiries recommended compensation, and now the government has announced each victim will get £100,000.
Obviously, it's a very welcome sum of money. If you split £100,000 over 40 years of being infected, it's £2,500 a year. It will help at the moment, for me personally, to do what I want to do most, which is to secure my family's future. But I'm also very aware of the people that this doesn't deal with at the moment.
I'm Lauren Denise Palmer, and I lost both my parents back when I was 9 years old.
Lauren was orphaned by the scandal. Her father was given infected blood and died of AIDS in August 1993. He unknowingly infected her mother, who died in the same month. While spouses of victims will get compensation, parents who lost children or children who lost their parents won't get a payout.
How can they have this differentiation and this hierarchy between bereaved families? All their lives matter just as much as the next person. I haven't been able to lead a normal life as such, where I've got the stability of having two parents for support and to go through education and go to uni, be able to stay at home long enough to save, to put a deposit on a home. So I haven't done any of that.
This is a victory for people like Andrew, but decades late. And many, like Lauren, who've suffered, are still waiting for recognition. Jason Farrell, Sky News.